If you are looking for a breakfast that feels satisfying, tastes naturally sweet, and doesn't rely on refined sugar or flour, today's recipe may become one of your favorites. Imagine starting your morning with a bowl that's creamy, fresh, colorful, and packed with wholesome ingredients that can support steady energy throughout the day. It takes only a few simple foods you can find in almost any grocery store, yet together they create a breakfast that's nourishing, delicious, and incredibly easy to prepare. Whether you are trying to make healthier choices, eat more whole foods, or simply enjoy a breakfast that keeps you feeling full longer, this recipe is worth adding to your morning routine. Many people begin the day with pastries, sugary cereals, or heavily processed breakfast bars. While these foods may seem convenient, they often digest quickly and can leave you feeling hungry again not long afterward. A breakfast built around whole grains, high-quality dairy, and naturally sweet fruit offers a different experience. It provides a combination of carbohydrates, protein, healthy nutrients, and fiber that may help you feel more satisfied while supporting a balanced eating pattern. Today's breakfast brings together three simple ingredients that complement each other beautifully: rolled oats, plain Greek yogurt, and fresh blueberries. Each one has its own nutritional strengths, and when combined, they create a meal that's creamy, refreshing, naturally flavorful, and easy to customize for your personal taste. Let's begin with the oats. Oats have been a breakfast staple for generations, and for good reason. They're affordable, versatile, and packed with nutrients. Unlike many refined breakfast grains, rolled oats still contain much of their natural fiber, vitamins, and minerals. One of the most well-known nutrients in oats is a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Research suggests that beta-glucan may support healthy cholesterol levels when combined with an overall balanced diet. It also absorbs water during digestion, creating a gentle feeling of fullness that many people appreciate throughout the morning. Another reason oats remain so popular is their ability to release energy gradually. Instead of creating a rapid spike and crash, the carbohydrates in oats are generally digested more slowly than refined grains. That steady release of energy can make mornings feel more comfortable, especially if you have several hours before lunch. Oats also provide important minerals like manganese, magnesium, phosphorus, iron, and zinc. While they may not contain every nutrient your body needs, they offer an impressive nutritional foundation that pairs well with many other healthy foods. Now let's talk about Greek yogurt, the ingredient that gives this breakfast its creamy texture and satisfying richness. Greek yogurt is different from regular yogurt because much of its liquid whey has been strained away. The result is a thicker consistency and, in many cases, a higher concentration of protein. Protein plays an important role in maintaining muscles, supporting normal body functions, and helping you stay satisfied after eating. A breakfast containing adequate protein may help reduce unnecessary snacking later in the morning. That's one reason many nutrition professionals encourage including protein with breakfast instead of relying entirely on refined carbohydrates. Plain Greek yogurt also contains calcium, an essential mineral that contributes to healthy bones and teeth. It provides phosphorus and often vitamin B12 as well. Many varieties also contain live cultures, commonly called probiotics, which may support a healthy balance of bacteria in the digestive system. While different products contain different strains, choosing yogurt with live active cultures can be one simple way to include fermented foods in your eating pattern. One important tip is choosing plain Greek yogurt whenever possible. Many flavored yogurts contain surprisingly large amounts of added sugar. Since today's recipe relies on the natural sweetness of blueberries, there's usually no need for heavily sweetened yogurt. Speaking of blueberries, these tiny berries may be small, but they're packed with color and nutrition. Blueberries are famous for their deep blue and purple pigments, which come from naturally occurring plant compounds called anthocyanins. These compounds have attracted considerable scientific interest because they act as antioxidants. Antioxidants help protect the body's cells from normal oxidative stress, which is a natural part of everyday life. Blueberries are also a good source of vitamin C, vitamin K, manganese, and dietary fiber. Their natural sweetness makes them a wonderful alternative to refined sugar in many breakfast recipes. Another advantage is their versatility. Fresh blueberries are wonderful when they're in season, but frozen blueberries are an excellent option throughout the year. In fact, frozen berries are often picked at peak ripeness, helping preserve much of their nutritional value. When oats, Greek yogurt, and blueberries come together, each ingredient contributes something unique. The oats provide satisfying whole grain carbohydrates and fiber. The yogurt contributes creamy texture and protein. The blueberries bring freshness, color, natural sweetness, and beneficial plant compounds. Together, they create a balanced breakfast that's both enjoyable and nourishing. Preparing this breakfast couldn't be easier. Start with about half a cup of rolled oats in a mixing bowl. If you prefer a softer texture, you can soak the oats in a few tablespoons of milk or unsweetened almond milk for about 5 to 10 minutes before adding the remaining ingredients. This simple step allows the oats to absorb moisture, creating a creamier consistency that many people enjoy. If you are in a hurry, you can skip the soaking altogether. Rolled oats still blend beautifully with the yogurt and berries, giving the breakfast a pleasantly hearty texture. Next, add about 3/4 of a cup of plain Greek yogurt. As you stir it into the oats, you'll notice how the creamy yogurt coats every oat flake. This combination creates a rich texture without needing cream, butter, or any added sugar. If the mixture feels too thick for your liking, simply add a splash of milk until it reaches the consistency you enjoy. Now it's time for the blueberries. Add a generous handful, allowing them to scatter naturally throughout the bowl. Every spoonful becomes a little different. Some bites are extra creamy, while others burst with the juicy sweetness of fresh berries. Their vibrant color instantly makes the breakfast look more inviting, reminding us that healthy food can be just as beautiful as it is nourishing. One reason this breakfast has become so popular is that it satisfies multiple senses at once. The oats provide a gentle chew, the yogurt is smooth and creamy, and the blueberries offer little bursts of freshness. That variety of textures makes the meal feel more enjoyable than many highly processed breakfast foods, which often have a uniform texture. Many people wonder whether eating oats every morning is a good idea. For most healthy adults, oats can absolutely be part of a balanced daily routine. Like any food, variety is still important over time, but including whole grains regularly is widely encouraged in many healthy eating patterns. Rotating fruits, seeds, and spices throughout the week can keep breakfast interesting while providing a wider range of nutrients. For example, one morning you might use blueberries. Another day, you could add sliced strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, or chopped apples. Seasonal fruit not only changes the flavor, but also introduces different vitamins and naturally occurring plant compounds. Let's take a closer look at why protein matters so much at breakfast. During the night, your body continues carrying out countless normal functions while you sleep. When morning arrives, providing your body with protein helps support these ongoing processes. Protein is involved in maintaining muscles, repairing tissues, producing enzymes, and supporting many everyday biological activities. Compared with many traditional breakfast choices, Greek yogurt offers a simple way to increase protein intake without adding excessive saturated fat or refined carbohydrates. Combined with fiber-rich oats, this pairing creates a breakfast that many people find satisfying for several hours. Another interesting aspect of this meal is its flexibility. It works equally well whether you are enjoying breakfast at home, preparing meals ahead of time, or packing something for work. In fact, overnight oats have become incredibly popular because they save time during busy mornings. To prepare an overnight version, simply combine the rolled oats and Greek yogurt with a small amount of milk the evening before. Stir everything together, cover the container, and place it in the refrigerator overnight. By morning, the oats become wonderfully soft while maintaining just enough texture. Add the blueberries before serving, and breakfast is ready in minutes. Meal preparation like this can make healthy eating much easier. When a nutritious breakfast is already waiting in the refrigerator, it's often simpler to avoid grabbing highly processed convenience foods on the way out the door. Let's also discuss the natural sweetness in this recipe. Many people have become accustomed to breakfasts containing large amounts of added sugar. Sweetened cereals, flavored yogurts, pastries, and breakfast drinks often contain far more sugar than most people realize. Over time, gradually reducing added sugar can help your taste buds appreciate the natural sweetness found in fruit. Blueberries provide that gentle sweetness without requiring syrups or refined sugars. Their flavor becomes even more noticeable when paired with creamy yogurt because the slight tanginess of the yogurt creates a pleasant contrast. If you still prefer a sweeter breakfast during the transition away from sugary foods, consider adding a few slices of ripe banana instead of sugar. Bananas contribute natural sweetness along with potassium, vitamin B6, and additional fiber. As your taste preferences adjust, you may discover that you need less sweetness than before. Another ingredient many people enjoy adding is cinnamon. Although today's recipe is delicious without it, a light sprinkle of cinnamon adds warmth and aroma. Cinnamon has been used in cooking for centuries, and while research continues to explore its potential health properties, it's best appreciated as a flavorful spice that makes wholesome foods even more enjoyable. Texture also plays a surprisingly important role in satisfaction. Foods that require a bit more chewing often encourage slower eating. When meals are eaten more slowly, it becomes easier to recognize the body's natural fullness signals. Instead of rushing through breakfast in just a few minutes, taking time to enjoy each bite can make the entire eating experience more satisfying. Hydration is another important part of a healthy morning routine. While this breakfast contains moisture from the yogurt and blueberries, starting your day with a glass of water can also be beneficial. After several hours of sleep, many people wake up slightly dehydrated. Drinking water alongside breakfast is a simple habit that supports normal body functions throughout the day. This breakfast also fits beautifully into many different lifestyles. Whether you are retired, working full-time, caring for grandchildren, or simply trying to build healthier habits, it requires very little preparation and very few ingredients. That's one reason simple recipes often become lasting routines. They don't feel overwhelming, and they're easy to repeat consistently. Another benefit is portion control. Because the ingredients are naturally filling, many people feel satisfied with a moderate serving size. The combination of protein, fiber, and water-rich fruit creates a meal that feels substantial without relying on oversized portions. Of course, everyone's nutritional needs are different. Some individuals may require larger breakfasts depending on their activity level, age, or overall calorie needs. Others may prefer a smaller portion. The beauty of this recipe is that it's easy to adjust while keeping the same balanced foundation. You can also personalize this breakfast depending on your nutritional goals without changing its simple foundation. If you enjoy a little crunch, sprinkle a tablespoon of chopped walnuts, almonds, or pecans over the top. Nuts provide healthy unsaturated fats, along with minerals like magnesium and vitamin E. They also add a satisfying texture that contrasts nicely with the creamy yogurt and soft oats. Just remember that nuts are naturally calorie-dense, so a small handful is usually enough to enjoy both the flavor and the nutritional benefits. Seeds are another excellent addition. Chia seeds and ground flax seeds are especially popular because they blend easily into yogurt without changing the flavor too much. They provide extra fiber and healthy fats, making the breakfast even more filling. Chia seeds also absorb moisture, giving the mixture an even creamier consistency if allowed to sit for several minutes before eating. For those who enjoy a little extra freshness, adding a few slices of banana or a handful of raspberries can create a completely different flavor profile while still keeping the recipe naturally sweet. Every season offers new fruits to experiment with, making it easy to enjoy this breakfast all year long without becoming bored. Another advantage of this recipe is that it doesn't require advanced cooking skills. Even someone who has very little experience in the kitchen can prepare it successfully. Healthy eating doesn't have to involve complicated techniques or expensive ingredients. Often, the most nourishing meals are also the simplest. If you are preparing breakfast for your family, consider setting out small bowls of different toppings. Fresh berries, sliced bananas, chopped nuts, seeds, cinnamon, and unsweetened coconut flakes allow everyone to build their own version while keeping the base recipe healthy. This approach makes breakfast more enjoyable and encourages healthier choices without feeling restrictive. Consistency is often more important than perfection. Many people spend weeks searching for the perfect diet while overlooking simple habits they can maintain every day. A balanced breakfast like this isn't about following a trend. It's about creating a routine that fits naturally into your life. Small, sustainable choices made consistently often have a greater impact than dramatic changes that are difficult to maintain. As you continue exploring healthier meals, remember that no single food has magical powers. Oats, Greek yogurt, and blueberries are nutritious ingredients, but they're most beneficial when enjoyed as part of an overall eating pattern that includes a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains,